Good morning. It's early morning on the 16th of February, Thursday morning, 2023. And what we're looking at today is something a little bit different than my usual fare. It is a small game, a cooperative game. It's called the Grizzled, and it's can friendship be stronger than war? That's what it is. It's a game that really is representing friends in a trench in World War II. Um, you're playing French soldiers, right? The reason I've got this game, the reason I wanted to talk about it is I know a guy. He's a little bit of an odd character. He plays games, but I've not been able to get him to play anything I play really. I've played a couple games with him. He won't play conflict games, so, for whatever reason, and he doesn't like to play opposed games. He wants to play cooperative games. But lately, he was asking me about some games about war, some games I play, and I was talking to him about some of them, and he was asking about cooperative games, and he just was telling me that he had played this and got into this, and said that he could see how war could be a good storytelling device. And I thought, yeah, really, we've all known that, right? But we look at this, it's going to say, well, we'll look at it and play the role of a group of grizzled soldiers in their daily life in the trenches. Will you be able to coordinate your actions to be able to get through the devastating effects of the Great War? World War One, one of my favorite wars to talk about, one of my favorite wars to play games on, although I think that games can be a little iffy on that war, but we'll keep going. The Grizzled is a cooperative game. The players win or lose together. The right balance between individual and collective risk taking will lead to success. A true group challenge, this intense and immersive game is also an homage to our forebears. A game by Fabian Rifel and Juan Rodriguez. Art by my eyes are hurting me. What is that? Tignal, whatever. Anyhow, Tignal, maybe. Couldn't hardly read it. Anyhow, that's what we're looking at here, the Grizzle. And it's a game. The way I understand it, the people who made the game, here we go. I can't get the shrink off. They put their forebears in the game. So that's who you're playing as, which is cool. Very cool to do. I highly recommend that for anybody that thinking that would be a good idea. I mean, of course, that makes the game personal. It makes something what you would like to get out of it. So it's shrink wrap. This costed what, $23? $23 on Twitter on Amazon. See where my mind's at sometimes. All right, and the box. I'm already going to tell you, the box is fantastically made. This is just a nice little game that I thought maybe you could have and carry with you in your haversack or your cars or your let's see what we got, your briefcase, if you will. What's that box saying there? General mobilization, conscription. Oh, cool. Conscript. You've been conscripted. It's kind of cool. Kind of box in here. Got that kind of double piece. Kind of awesome. And so let's look at the rule book real fast. What's the setup? Object of the game. So look at that. Through a series of successive missions, the players will attempt to empty the trials pile and make the peace card visible. The players win the game when the peace card is visible and they have no cards left in hand. Okay? So look at the mission here. The players attempt to get rid of trial cards. Okay, that's just going over that, right? Let's look at some of the things you got. Play a trials card from the hand. Use a good luck charm. These are the actions. Make a speech. Withdraw a play support tile. Okay. So, the mission. Six types of threats. The threats are not, snow, rain, mask, shell, and whistle. Okay, here's your threats. And your actions we already looked at. Trap cards. End of the mission. The mission ends in one of two ways. Either all of the players have withdrawn, in which case the mission is then successful. The cards in no man's land are discarded, or 3 identical threats are present in no man's land, including the non-withdrawal players. Okay, we don't even have to get into that much. I don't know. We're talking a lot about cards and stuff put out by Command Games, or CMON as some people will call it. I don't know. Every time I get one of these type of games, I wonder if the theme's going to come through, or looks like your support shit's there. All right, very got a different style of an artwork. All right, more chits. Hang on, my friends. Okay, looks like you got a little bit of barbed wire there. All right, very interesting. And this is a play aid, cardboard play aid, not bad at all. Preparation, mission, support, and morale drop. All right, victory, defeat. Okay, look at some of these cards. Since it's a card game, let's open this up. It's all about the cards. Let's see if we, man. I'm gonna knock over this camera trying to open that. Look at that. I should have had a knife with me. Probably got one in my pocket. It's hot this morning. Need to turn on my air, I guess. It's like 75 degrees. Alright, so. Okay, so it looks like it's pretty much all going to be. There's your piece card. This is that card, that monument card. You get to that and it's over. You get a monument because you're done. These are the different front and back. Well, they're the same. Okay. How many soldiers you got to play as? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Christmas, selfish, fearful, hard-headed, prideful, panicked, absent-minded, clumsy, tyrannical, mute. It is mute in English, right? It's mute. Yeah, mute in English. Muto in español, in Spanish. Wounded, demoralized, fragile, frenzied, trauma, phobia. That shell car, that's a phobia, all right. Whistle, that's, yeah, get out and going into no man's land back in those days. Gas attacks, yeah, okay, so the art looks pretty good. The game's, I haven't played it. I want to give it a try. I'm not going to pan it before I've tried it. But it is what it is, right? I mean, I don't know how it's going to be, but I do want to try it. If you've tried it, let me know. I do like the different ways, right? The different kind of ways that, well, I was putting in the wrong spot, that you can, the different parts of war that aren't usually simulated, right? I like looking at that. Being in a trench, that is kind of cool to me. And of course, if you've ever picked up any of my game books, you'll know that's what I like to simulate. Things that are not usually simulated. Holdout, which you're playing a Japanese soldier after World War II. You don't know the war is over, and you're on an island in the Philippines, and you're just trying to hold out because you think you're going to get reinforcements. And then Brown Water Navy is just the Vietnam patrol boat book, the simulating, we're trying to deal with the swift boats of Vietnam, which is something we don't really talk about a lot. And then you got this here I tried to make to simulate writing letters home, a soldier or Marine writing letters home from war, right? This would actually be a seaman. This one ties in to this one right here. So a naval officer writing letters home and writing letters to people who may be soldier of seamen who may have passed on or whatnot. I actually got the guy who talking about this game to actually get this, and he played it, and I talked him through it, and he seems to like it. So very well done, very well done. And that's it for today. Again, if you played it, let me know. We'll talk to you real soon. Hope y'all have a great day. Be careful out there, stay safe, and be good. Bye bye, y'all.